Welcome. Welcome to another vlog. Guys, to the behind the scenes of what it takes for me to produce one of these music YouTube videos that I make, the ones that you have seen with the black background. So here is where I film it, in this room. And as you can see, if I turn over there, this is the backdrop that I installed here this is actually my teaching room, where I have my students here in Maastricht. But back in the day, I bought this rod here, and with these two hangers. I think I found that in Amazon, especially made for backdrops. And then I bought this plastic. It's not plastic, it's you know, this very hard plastic that they made the tubes. And then I DIY'd the whole thing together. So I bought the cloth and then I just glued it on that tube. Then as you see, also I have like two LED lights, and I bought this little hack in eBay, which is a battery that replaces the 4 or 6 A4 batteries that should go in here, because when I'm recording many hours, I need that the intensity remains the same throughout. So it's not really difficult. For me, the very time-consuming thing is that the more camera angles that I want to have for the take, the more times I have to repeat it, because I have only this single camera. But aside from that, once you have the settings of the camera, it's just pretty straightforward. It's like repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. The only thing that I did not know in the beginning that I would have appreciated, so I drop it here if you guys use a similar setup or plan to use something like this, is that put your camera focus in manual. Do not allow that anything moves in there, because even if you are static, it doesn't move, so it will not autofocus. The camera will keep adjusting the light input. And as a matter of fact, as much as I have blinded here completely the window, the camera does adjust slightly the color. So what happened is, the first video I ever took in this situation, I was playing, and if I move like this much forward, which is nothing, I mean, when you play you move a little bit, the camera would automatically adjust the colors of me and the background. And the bad thing is that sometimes when I moved a bit too much forward, the background would become almost gray, like really bright. So then in the editing was like madness, because I even had to cut the clip in the places where the color was changing, trying to adjust the color in a way that you would not see a color jump or something. So if you try this kind of setup or anything similar, just take care of that, because it will save you an enormous amount of hours. Having said that, and before I drain too much the battery of this camera, because I have two batteries, but it's not even enough, because I consume the battery like it's not even normal, I got to pause the footage, I got to prepare and fix my hair situation, and I got to start shooting already, because I have today some online students, and so I will have to alternate between recording and teaching, which is going to be a little bit nuts, but hey, why not? Ow, my hairs. So that is the trick that I do when I have to manually focus by myself. I put this plant, this is my focus plant. Why? Because if I put an object, the object will stay here. But when I sit on the chair, my body is slightly more in front. So this plant is perfect, because I can autofocus on these leaves that are more or less where my face and the guitar would be. So with this trick I usually get the focus more or less right, because I always like that the strings are in focus. I don't mind if my face is a little bit less sharp, but I want that the guitar in itself is very much in focus. So yeah, that helps me. Maybe a trick that you can use. Okay, so we are ready here. This is my setup for the video recording. And now it's everything ready with the lights. You can see that if you watch to them, it's quite blinding. And I will show you after probably how the whole thing is, because I have always a hell of a time to find the right settings for the camera and the proper focus, just to have like the whole balance, because I don't have much space in here. Now it looks nice, I hope, but I don't have much space, so I have really to find the perfect balance between how far away I put the camera, how far away I'm sitting, and how far away is the backdrop, combined with proper lighting, so that you don't see the reflection, like the shadow. So now I'm going to start recording the video, and probably I'll have to do like a bazillion takes, because I would like to have this camera like this angle, and then I want to have like several other angles, and I only have one camera, so instead of doing everything in one go, I have to do it like 4 or 5 times, depends on how many angles I want to show. And of course I would like the video to come out nice, you know, dynamic, with several camera changes, so it doesn't become like a static image all the time, like just me playing, because let's face it, that doesn't have the same impact of a concert. So to make it a little bit more dynamic for watching, basically, I'm thinking about 5 different angles, 6 if I'm generous, even 7. I mean, the difference are very slight, you know, like some of them will be higher, some of them will be lower, but I have to repeat that. I have to repeat it over and over again. So if I don't puke these pieces, and if I don't make too many mistakes, I will be fine repeating it several times. But yeah, I think that's the mental tiredness of it, that you have to repeat and repeat and repeat until you get all the things good. So pray for me.
Anyways, if you were wondering, that's what I see from the sitting perspective. See, not very inspiring really, but well, we manage it somehow.
Now that I'm going to download I'm going to put the footage of the camera on the computer, you will see what here is in the backstage of my own studio. Look at that. Ooh. Then this door, it's a little hard. Okay, so this you are familiar with, right? You remember from other videos. So that's how creepy it looks when the backdrop is down. So I don't want to see it. Bye bye. So I'll put now the footage in the computer, because I'm trying to make this vlog as I make the recordings, and I would like to keep it organized and clean so I know what is what, the vlog and the recording. And yeah, in the meantime it copies, I will go to warm up the next piece. And yeah, let's keep going, I guess. Anyways, let's go to record the third movement. So let's see. This door has to be closed. Ooh, you see so much light in here. Let's see if you can see one. That's as bright as I can go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I have to keep this door closed, because otherwise, I don't know if you can see up there, see that the light goes through. Fortunately, it does not go through the bottom here, so it doesn't show behind, because this cloth, this backdrop, is just a piece of cloth that I bought, I think eBay, and it was the cheapest I could find. So obviously, because of the price, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really thick, the fabric. But if you have no light behind, it does the job pretty nice, so I don't complain. It was good for my budget, and it gets the job done, I think, okay for my video. So yeah, let's go further. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I've been, I think, 5 hours here already, non-stop, and I'm very happy I go now to teach, and still actually 40 minutes before the lesson with my student, but I want to prepare some really nice stuff for him, because we are starting to work out a kind of personal plan. So I always need to come up with the best way that will benefit him for his progress, and make a music repertoire and technique plan. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then after the lesson I will be here again, so I guess see you soon. Ooh, that's dark. Wait, let me turn on the lights. One studio light and the other. That's not anymore dark. So I finished stitching. I went to have some dinner and I am meant to finish this video today. It's been 48 hours with this video. Intense work. So I did some takes before of the third movement, but the neighbor came at the door and then some delivery things and then the lesson and just a little half an hour that I had actually to record. I was really not with my mind in it, and I don't think I liked the footage that I took, so most probably I'm just going to start the third movement from scratch. And not bad news, it's just more time. So let's get going. Okay, now my guitar is completely out of tune. Oh my hands, I'm so tired and sleepy that my hands are all fluffy and unresponsive. Perfect for a recording, by the way. Oh gosh. Okay, let's keep going. If I don't wake up, the solution is push-ups. Then I wake up. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do push-ups, I tell you that. Let's start. So I stop now this recording because I obviously need the camera for the takes, but I must probably put some footage or something of right now playing, so it kind of, so you see what I'm doing basically. So yeah, see you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a wrap for today. 23:18. Not too bad, not too bad. Many hours today, but I'm positive it will come nicely. I will freak out if I put the footage in the computer and then I see that some things are out of focus the way I don't want them to be out of focus, because me and the focusing of this camera is like a forever permanent fight. But I'm confident that will not happen. Therefore, I also took so many hours. I have absolutely no idea how all this is going to turn out to be. No, I'm lying. I of course have an idea. I have everything here. I have, while I was playing, I have been making somehow the structures of the different cameras I want to show, the different things. I was like, oh, that would be cool if I would put this angle so that they would see that. So yeah, I have pretty much the whole construction in my head. Now I just need to go through the editing. So yeah, that will be another big thing, because I don't know, I think like I started with the first movement and I did 15 takes. For the second movement I did 22 takes. Well, takes, I mean different angles, like really several takes from every angle. So I don't want to even think how many times I repeated this. And for this third movement, I think more or less about the second, or maybe a little bit more. So yeah, it was tough, guys. It was tough. But yeah, I call it a day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought some value or some, at least some inspiration for you to just make your own music, make your own videos. Why not? I mean, we all have the possibility to just put some stuff in YouTube. So if you liked it, please thumbs it up. It will help me a lot to make all the editing hours that are in front of me worth. And I appreciate very much also your feedback. So please feel free to just write me in the comments. And I'll see you in the next time. Bye!